girl nurse Shawnee here with something new, y'all. Wait a minute. So every year I set out to do Vlogmas. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is every December, YouTubers and creators like myself create vlogs every day in December. Let me take a sip first. It's a lofty goal to create content every single day, especially if you are a busy person who's doing things other than creating content for YouTube. But this is a goal of mine to do Vlogmas and complete every single day with a vlog for my YouTube channel. But some of the videos are going to be short. Like, I think today is going to be relatively short, although I am drinking this good green apple wine. And it might get me a little talkative. But, yeah, every day is not going to be a long video. And I plan on sharing content that is going to be valuable for you all who drop by my channel, which thank y'all for popping in. Thank y'all for subscribing. Girl, I thank y'all. But yeah, so I'm gonna be dropping content that is hopefully helpful to you, entertaining, fun. Some of it is really going to be light lifestyle stuff because y'all, this year has been a cluster of a lot of things, right? And so, you know, we need lighthearted stuff. Everything doesn't have to be so structured and serious. And so I'm going to be hopefully bringing you guys some great things throughout the month of December. But for me, this is a personal goal. I don't care if it's just one viewer. I hope it's more than one viewer. But even if it's just one person viewing my videos, I'm so appreciative for anyone who chooses to spend time with me here on the Know It All Nurse YouTube channel. So that's all the intro stuff. Wanted to get that out of the way. Second, obviously, our background is a little different because I'm on a new travel assignment. Now, I know if you've been following me for long enough, you probably say,
Chandra, you said you do not travel during the holiday season. You want to be home with your family. You don't like to travel during the holiday.
I did say that, but baby, sometimes great opportunities come your way and you just gotta jump in. Like, I'm here. So I'm here in California on a new travel assignment and I'm excited to be here. Like, it definitely was not in my plan to be traveling. I did a great IGTV about taking the leap for those of you guys who are considering being a travel nurse but kind of scared to make that move. So if you're here, you definitely should also be following me on Instagram right here. I am Nurse Shawnee. Also, that's my old Instagram name, the Know It All Nurse. And it's also probably in the description box. So make sure you're following me there. My stories be kind of lit sometimes, kind of random, kind of whatever, quirky like me. Anyway, yeah, so I'm on a new travel assignment. This is, believe it or not, my second week here. Time flies. Tonight is going to be my third shift of the week, and baby, that's a wrap. 2 weeks done. I'm on my way home tomorrow, but I came here during the week of Thanksgiving, and let me tell you, I was so, like, I don't know, I was so anxious about not being home for Thanksgiving because in my entire life, I've never not been home for Thanksgiving. And so, you know, to leave my family and come here to be by myself for the holiday, I was just like, wow, what is that gonna look like? But I kind of also talked about this in my Instagram where, you know, we put a lot of value on days. And although I love the holiday season, it's my favorite time of the year, you know, I think this year, dealing with everything with COVID has really taught us that we got to we have to value the time that we have, no matter where we are or who we're spending it with. And so that's kind of the way I looked at Thanksgiving this year. And let me tell you, God works in really special and amazing ways. Last year, I keep saying last year, it wasn't last year, it was this year. It's been a long year, y'all. I keep on referring to the last time I was working here in California as being last year, when in fact it was just a few months ago. I left California in April. I feel like legit that was about a year ago. But when I was here before, I did shared housing, and so I rented a space in someone's home and now made this great connection. We are friends, and she invited me to her home with her and her son to have Thanksgiving, and I'm so super grateful to have made that connection, because had I not made that connection the last time I was here, I may have really spent Thanksgiving in my hotel by myself. So I'm just super grateful for that connection. Also, this is the first time that I'm able to travel with one of my best friends. And so she flew back in on Thanksgiving. So I was able to spend the evening with her. And so everything worked out where I was not alone. So, you know, even times when we feel like we're going to be alone, God will place people and situations in your life to let you know you're not alone. You just have to change the narrative, change your thought process about your situation. So I was grateful to do that. Sad that I was not with my family, but you know, we got to deal with things as they come. It's not your typical Thanksgiving where everybody goes to fellowship with their families and all that. You know, we have a social distance and all that stuff. So Thanksgiving back at home was a little bit different. So it was not so bad being here. The other thing I want to say about that is sometimes we need a change of scenery, a change in the environment, just to give us that little extra boost that we need. And so I feel like this was a wonderful, I did miss traveling. I did. I gotta be honest. I missed the hustle and bustle of being in the airport. Had not flown anywhere since I went back home in April. Yeah, I definitely missed this part of being a travel nurse, because I did that whole 6-month assignment at home. It was like a local travel assignment, and it just wasn't the same. This is my lane. I feel like for now, I have found my lane in my nursing career. And will I travel forever? Obviously not. I know people who have traveled for years. Like on my first assignment, I met one of my friends who said she's been traveling for 4 years. My good girlfriend who's here with me now, she's been traveling probably for about 3 or 4 years. She's the one who kind of gave me the nudge, like, you can do this. I've met several travel nurses throughout my travels who have done it for 10 and 15 years. So it's definitely something that's doable. And I'm going to talk about that in one of these Vlogmas vlogs. I'm going to talk about the myths associated with travel nursing, and from my perspective, the good and the bad about travel nursing. I have a different perspective than when I probably did a previous video about it last year, because I've been doing it a little bit longer. So this is my lane, being a travel nurse. There are definitely places in your life where, you know, it could cause a little bit of friction, relationships being one of them, missing your family and friends back home. That's definitely something to consider. But for me, so far so good. This is what I enjoy about my nursing career at this point. And so I'm just looking to continue to grow where I am here until the next thing comes around for me. So we are in a new month. It is the last month of the year. And even though this year has been kind of, we could do without it, I want you to think about how you want your life to look going into a new season, because we're coming up on 2021 and everybody feels like, oh, when the new year comes, when the clock strikes midnight, magically all this COVID and all this discomfort is going to go away. It's not. But you have the power to control your life and how you move and how you navigate this situation. You know, just think about how you're going to move forward, because I feel like we still have some ways to go with adapting to a new way of life, but it does not have to be this difficult thing. I feel like we probably have gotten past the worst of it. Now we're going to have to learn how to adapt to a new way of life. So holiday seasons, who knows what they're going to be like. But I can tell you from my own experience, this Thanksgiving, being away from home, it wasn't horrible. I was safe, I was loved, and I was full of joy. So no complaints from me. And so perspective, your perspective and how you look at things makes all the difference in how you will land in certain situations. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to the situation. So sometimes it's not that bad. It's all about how we look at things, how we interpret things, and make the best of it.